This is my top 7 albums of the year. Hope you guys like them too. So yeah. At number 7. At number 7, we basically have Cigarettes After Sex. They finally dropped an album. It's something else. It's just a pure vibe. Like it, listening to the album from start to finish. And this is probably going to be the most significant factor for an album. Can I listen to it from the start to the finish? And truth be told, Cigarettes After Sex actually gives me that. It's one of those vibes that make you want to call up a friend and tell her to bring some benefits over, because yeah, you got good music. And yeah, there's a couple of good songs. My favorite song has to be K, just because it's the initial for my name, and you know, narcissistic right there. So for number 6, number 6 would be Sands. Yes, that Swati guy who sings Afro Soul. And it's purely because of that Tiki song. Tiki, tiki, tiki. Yeah, first time I heard it, I didn't know what he was saying. I just knew it was a good record. Matter of fact, I misinterpreted it because I didn't even realize it was Swati. I thought the guy was saying kikili kikiki, as in it was a Guababa anthem when you like a girl and you're too afraid to approach her. I thought it was a chicken sound clucking and everything. So I asked the Swati girl about it, and she was like, "No, dude, that's a love song." And then I was like, "Damn, I got it wrong." So yeah, then I was like, "Oh, who's this Sands guy?" And he actually dropped an album, Sands of Time. A lot of interesting songs there, because now he's effectively become the Mbongeni gamer of Swati people. Swati guys don't use pickup lines anymore. They just quote the song, and it does the rest for them. It's similar to what Mbongeni gamer did with Stimela Sasezola. Abu Tam Lam Lim Kentak Sweet Lam Lum Kushwan. Oh, and Stuf Sam Samalat. You know, when you're approaching a Zulu girl, those are the lines to use. If you're approaching a Swati girl, do that whole Inkizu Yamisha Tik Tiki. Can't even sing the song. I'm not talented enough for that. But it's a great album, and it's at number 6. Which brings us to number 5. Number 5 is probably an album from my favorite artist of all time, Nick Hakim. Before Beyonce gave us the Twins this year, Nick Hakim gave us the Green Twins, which is an album with a whole lot of interesting tracks. My favorite track on that album is Bet She Looks Like You. And yeah, man, like that song, like the hook. But yeah, the album has a lot of songs like Miss You, and it's just too nice, too mega. And number 4, Scissor, Control. So one thing one word I can describe this album with is it's a shocker. Like, for the people who cannot hear me, I'm gonna use a sign language sign. Or is it this? Yeah, it's a shocker for real. Like, the first song basically sets the mood for the rest of the album. That secret she revealed, I was sitting there and was like, what? Because, come on guys, come on. I don't want to spoil it for anyone. Just that song, it sets the mood for the whole album. You know what to expect. And the music as well is beautiful. She just did the things, and yeah, she has a bright future in this music business. Songs like Drew Barrymore, Broken Clocks, Pretty Little Birds, which reminds me of Pretty Little Bird and stuff. Which one?
The Weekend.
Oh yeah, and the weekend, of course. How can I forget that one? Because sometimes you gotta admit, as a person, when you are the side dish, or when you do not have full access to your snack, it's one of those. Enjoy your snack for the weekend, or for those allocated days that you get to snack on. So yeah, she's the future. She's probably gonna be the voice of our generation with more and more albums that she drops. as well as documenting her acts of infidelity, which most of us are probably gonna relate with because we are unfaithful motherfuckers, but okay. My number 3 album is an album most people on the internet don't even have access to. Is by something to it, Val'amehlo. This dude is the future. This guy, it just does the things all around, and he talks about love. He talks about the future. He talks about life. I got the album at a show. It was his first one-man show at the Soweto Theatre, and the place was sold out. Apparently, no other artist has sold out the venue 2 weeks beforehand. So it was also record-breaking for Soweto, and such fitting that his name is something Soweto, and yeah. He just killed it. The album from track 1 till track 10, I just vibe with it. It's my catch a taxi music, it's my write code music, it's my write a poem music, and yeah, it's just interesting because some of my favorite songs, they're like Ndofire, have other versions of them where he's either alone. There's a Ndofire version on the Ebusuku EP by him as well, where he does that whole the swirl type of vibe, and he's singing all the other elements, bass, alto, soprano, and he just makes the music, and it's so beautiful. Mad props to his band, mad props to him for giving out that music, and yeah, he should make more music. And I believe he's probably gonna have the best 3 albums if he lives to drop 3 albums, because he has a whole lot of music that people have not heard, that are not on albums, that are on his SoundCloud. Go check it out, something Soweto on SoundCloud. Songs like Just Ask Her Out to Lunch, and my personal favorite, Elifine, which is the song I play when I'm scrolling down Instagram and a girl is just torturing me because she's just too beautiful. Just listen to the lyrics and you'll understand what I'm talking about, because sometimes you don't want to slide in them DMs, you just want to appreciate from a distance. Which brings me to my number 2 album of the year. So I was taking a walk the other day and I saw a woman listening to Kendrick Lamar's Damn. Yeah, Damn. For me, second best album of the year so far. It's probably going to be the second best album of the year, period. That album is Kendrick Lamar's one of his best works. Had it not been for Good Kid, Mad City, this would have probably been my number 1 album. But you know, he's done so much. Like I'm always gonna compare his next work with his previous works, but it's still a great album. Like rappers are probably not gonna be on his level. He's mastered the art of making an overarching piece of work. If you listen to Good Kid, Mad City, it's a storyline. It's probably going to be a movie at some point in time. If you listen to Pimp a Butterfly, the theme is overarching. The jazzy instruments are overarching. His raps, the poem about To Pimp a Butterfly, it's just something else. And now he brought Damn, and Damn is also has this overarching element where Kid Capri is coming in, where he's saying what happens on earth stays on earth, where he's saying wicked or weakness, the dualities of some of the things that he presents in the music, and that's just a great album. Like my favorite song on that one is Yeah, because come on, imagine, I don't care which mood I'm in, I can play that song. The chorus is jump. His delivery is laid back, it's almost sad, and which is why I feel I can play that song whichever mood I'm in. And the first line, I got so many theories and suspicions. Look, today is the day I follow my intuition. Keep your family close, get money. Yeah, I don't want to say the rest of the song because I might not stop, but that's a hella dope record. I wish he would have made a video for that rather than Element, but it's still nice. If you're gonna do something, make it look sexy, and Kendrick Lamar is now the standard of sexy. I don't know what Drake is gonna do about that, but yeah, which leads me into my favorite album of the year so far. Smino, Black Swan. So yeah, you guys didn't think it was gonna be that. You guys probably don't even know who Smino is, but Smino is the future. His album has the best, has all the elements that I wanna listen to in an album. From the first track to the last track, I cannot skip a song. Actually, I can. I choose not to. But it's beautiful. Also, the first track kind of sets the mood for what you're gonna get in the rest of the album. In this case, soulful production and nice, clever raps with lines like, I'm not cool with geometry, but I think you're a cute motherfucker. Come on, guys! You know, acute the anger. Yeah, so that's my office mate attesting to the greatness of that line. And jazzy, the singing in the background, like this is something Ngako also does in his music, where he harmonizes to the beat, or he sings a hymn to the music, and it kind of takes the music to the next level. If you want to check out Ngako, check out Love and Other Struggles. He does that a lot, even for songs you might have heard somewhere, like Jay-Z's. I forgot which song of Jay-Z it is, but he also Drake's Fear, he did that, and so he harmonizes a lot. Smino does it quite well. Clever lines, great features. My favorite feature on that album was Via Rosa. Which song is it? Long Run. I think that's the only song Smino was murdered on. The girl is a singer. She does it well with lines like, you were supposed to be there for me in the long run, blah blah blah. But my favorite part in that song is, don't give me no reason to die, 'cause I was doing just fine without you. But when he's rapping, he just kills it. The interlude, lobby call or something, where he's just sweeping the lobby, and the chorus, make that ass aviate, take flight. Like, come on, guys. Come on. Like, whew. Yeah, so that's my favorite album for this year so far. It's probably going to be my favorite album for this year, period, as well, because ain't nobody dropped anything doper, in my opinion.
How long are you, Now, see, usually I don't do this, but I'm gonna go ahead and break them off with a little bit of the remix.